This is a professional environment. Hey! Stop it! Stop!
Another day about the Waffle House shit got hella poppin'. One lady started talking that shit like she really wanted problems. She said that the workers were working too slow. She needed the food cause she had to go. She got super angry and started to shout. So Wendy gave her a 3-piece on the house. Yeah. Go Wendy, I get why they mad, yeah. They just found out for Christmas all you be serving is both of them hands, yeah. Wendy, she ain't gonna back down, her homie just pulled a pen out, so your little plans ain't gon' pan out, bitch. John Cena with the smackdown. Why you think they got this type of application? And the store should get launched like an application. If you're not with the shits like your name is Wendy, shit, you're not really a fit, go apply it Wendy. Run up on Wendy, boy, you better just surrender. Featherweight contender, whipping up them chicken tenders. Mama lit the way she kept it cool with the aggressors. Even Iron Man is trying to bring her onto the Avenger, yeah.
I'll admit it. I'm not letting my kids die. I'm somebody that thought I could fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbor. I'm gonna haul him up by a chain. I will eat your ass. I'll do it. You think I like sizing up my neighbor? Gonna chop his ass up. My children aren't going hungry. I will eat your ass. I'll eat your ass. I'm literally looking at my neighbors now going, I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. Eat your ass. My superpower is being honest, and I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. That's why I want the globalists to know. I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. I've extrapolated this out, and I will eat your ass.
I learned a lot, and I learned that I learned a lot. Anyway, Bo is associated here. Anyway, the point I want to make is I learned so much. I learned so much. I learned
black, white, all colors, all backgrounds. But I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot. You know, come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. What I have to do is I have to continue talking about the things. Come on, man.
I came down here because I remember the first bumper sticker I saw. I learned that I got hairy legs that turned blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight and then watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I love kids jumping on my lap.
Oh, I'm in trouble. What are we, nuts? Dead. You know, come on, man. Give me a little break here. Get a life. Taking cocaine or not? What do you think? Huh? Come on, man. Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds. But I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot. You know, come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black. Come on, man.
The Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys.
I can hardly wait to meet with that guy who is the stable genius. Come on, man.
I am very willing to let the public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
Come on, man. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Wealthy kids.
Come on, man. I mean, come on. Take a look at the record. I know a lot of weed smokers. Come on, man. Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds. But I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot. You know, come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Why the hell would I take a test? I am, come on, man.
And strike until you have victory. For every enemy that is aligned against you, let there be that we would strike the ground, for you will give us victory. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. The Lord says it is done. The Lord says it is done. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. Angels are being released right now. Angels are being dispatched right now. They're coming here. They're coming here from Africa, from South America. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. The Lord says it is done. The Lord says it is done. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. Angels are being released right now. Angels are being dispatched right now.
How about a motherfucking mukbang? We got a beef taco. Santa Fe, right?
Wake up. Wake up. It's propaganda. It's propaganda. It's an e-girl in military uniform. It's propaganda. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
It's just a rule. You know, the rules of perception. If they're black, then it's a gang. If they're Italian, it's a mob. But if they're Jewish, it's a coincidence, and you should never speak about it.
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that Hassan Piker. I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles at your house.
Or in the ring.
No, in real life.
The sharing of biased and
False news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish things that simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Whose Sailor Moon shirt? Why mine, of course. It's a little tight.
Oh, of course you watch Progression. You know skill, dumb YouTube commenter, idiot.
I'm taking all your spell zones. Every
Take them. I don't need them.
Go.
End of main, dumbass.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah, nice deck.
Spent
idiot.
all match complaining and had the rock
The deck
in
is
hand.
bullshit.
Completely
it's bad.
saw through
it's
that
a bad
bluff,
deck,
by the
but
way.
it's still bullshit.
Did Hillary teach you
skill
that
issue.
one, you liar?
Open wide, kids, because I'm going to rape you in the mouth.
He's going to what them in the mouth?
He's gonna grape him.
Well, if it's a level beyond Super Saiyan, then
He must be a super duper Saiyan.
if he's a Super Duper Saiyan, then I shall find a way to become a Super D-Duper Saiyan.
You've done well so far, but up until now, I've only been using a mere 5% of my power. Now let's see how well you fare against my Biden blast. Yeah!
Well, Ali is asking for it. Don't just trying to give it to him.
Porn. Do you have that big a problem
I'm
with
not
porn?
making fun of.
When's the last time? When's the last time you saw porn?
Oh, you busted me. Actually, I meant humiliation porn. That's why I watch you on CNN.
No, but
Why are you gay?
Rate me out of 10.
You're like a 3?
300.
I like a 3 out of 10.
Oh,
And your voice is kind of just pissing me off, I'm not gonna lie.
pissing you off.
Why do you sound like that? You sound like out of an anime, stop. Talk normal. Yeah, you're kind of annoying, I'm gonna be honest.
Rate me out of 10.
Wouldn't? Okay. I'm not, you know what? I'm not qualified on that score, I will say. I thought his girlfriend was kind of yummy. Just kidding, in case this is being pulled off the bird. Yeah, the bird. Hey, media matters for America. Go fuck yourself. That's the first thing I want to say tonight.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent. Fuck them cheap ass cigars.
Can you toss me a beer?
Yeah, I got you, bro. Here's a cold one, bro. You got me with
One.
Access denied.
112.
Access denied.
1113.
Access denied.
1114.
Access denied.
This door is a bitch.
What's up, everybody? Sen, how you doing? You want to join for the Trump stuff, so...
Oh, yes. I need that Trump. I need that Trump experience.
Oh, my God. I completely forgot about the Trump town hall tonight, and I saw people crying about it on Twitter. I was like, oh, my God. So I sent a bunch of the clips over to my Twitter DM group, and I've got them all pulled up and ready. We're going to go through them. But,
did you get the one where the old lady is saying the thing about like rape and
Oh, the E. Jean
experience.
Carroll thing? Yeah. I've got that one ready.
Yeah.
I've got that one ready too. But I wanted to talk to you about that because I see headlines like this and I see people on the left and they keep going, he's been convicted of sexual abuse. How can you support it? And I'm going like, shut the fuck up. You know, I'm honestly surprised that a New York jury didn't slam him for rape as well. But no, they literally said, okay, he didn't rape her, but he did defame her when he said that he didn't rape her. I'm going like, you know what? I'm fucking done with these people. Like, I really am. We knew, like, and I see this like idea that this was a jury of 9 people. And it was a jury of 9 people that did it. I'm like, motherfucker. If you took Joe Biden, okay, and you put him on trial in the most right wing, the furthest fucking right wing, hardcore MAGA county in the world, okay. I would not be surprised if they convicted him of literally anything. Just like I'm not shocked at all that the place that regularly everybody talks about how this man deserves to be in prison finds him guilty of literally whatever. What makes it even worse is, you know, I watched her in the town hall and he's like, the judge would not let me attack her character. Right. And now he says it in the Trump way, but he's like, he goes like, you know, she called her husband an ape and he's black. And the judge said we couldn't present that to a jury. I'm like, why not? That's actually part of her character. This is a defamation trial, motherfucker. That's kind of important information. Because like she named her dog Vagina. She named her dog Vagina. And we couldn't say that to the jury either. I'm like, yeah, okay. So basically, the judge ruled that Trump was not allowed to present any of that information. It's completely immaterial to the case. So she could go on and present herself as this truthfully, faithfully, honest, sweet old person. And meanwhile, they can present whatever the fuck they want to about Trump's character. I'm going like, I'm done with this shit. I really am. And even then, it still wouldn't surprise me if they still said he was guilty or whatever. But the fact that they said he's guilty of defaming her, but not rape, when he said that he never raped, but he called her a liar, like I'm like, man, that is actually hilarious. That is so on the fucking nose. It's fucking great. And I was watching like the reactions to the town hall, like as AOC is bitching about on MSNBC. He's like, he put a sexual abuse victim at risk. I'm like, oh, sweetie, shove it up your ass. Like, fuck off. Like, oh my God, fuck off. It's such a ridiculous case. It's so fucking ridiculous. I know. Hold on. Check this out. This is just like a little thing, okay? Lady, you raped me. Guy, no, I did not. Yes, you did. When? I don't remember. Rape is sexy. This is insane. I'm suing you to prove it. Okay. He didn't rape you. Thanks. Now pay her $5 million. Literally what happened. Literally what fucking happened. Okay? Literally what fucking happened. You know, it's even funnier. I guess she was asked, you know, you accused another man of rape. Why did you not sue him? And her response is, well, he didn't call me a liar.
Oh my God. No, really?
Seriously? Yeah, seriously.
Oh,
seriously.
God. Oh
seriously.
My God. No way.
Yes. And that's what I mean. Like, people on the left do not fucking care how they do it. The moment they see their political opponents, they will do anything to bury them. They will do literally anything. They will justify it by claiming you're a fucking demon, and that's totally okay and above board, even when it's as fucking blatantly obvious as this shit. So I'm going like, man, I don't care. That's why when that fucking jury verdict came out, his poll number shot up. Okay, you can go to the most left-wing fucking people in the world. Okay, the most hardcore fucking left-wing place in the fucking world. Okay, and get them to say whatever about Donald Trump, and then tell the world, hey, we found 9 random people from this totally unbiased group. And they said he's guilty of being the worst human being possible. How can you support him? I'll just go shove it up your ass. Like all the way up your ass. Nobody gives a shit. Like, you really want to convince independents that you guys are fucking off your fucking rocker? Keep playing these stupid ass games. Keep doing it. Because you know what's gonna fucking terrify people more than the orange man, more than the fucking orange man? It's seeing you do this to a former fucking president when it's so blatant and it's so fucking obvious. Keep fucking doing it. Because again, whether or not you want to say, well, he's a criminal, if you do it to the fucking former president, you'll do it to anybody. You did it to the former president. You want to make an example of him. So of course you'll do it to other people. You know, I thought it was great because they look at the Department of Justice right now. Apparently the FBI is refusing to turn over this whistleblower document, right? Because look, everybody knows if they're not being completely dishonest, every politician plays dirty games to make money off of their office. Biden has done it to like an excessive and extreme fucking degree. And they have a whistleblower who came forward, presented evidence to the FBI, and the FBI buried it. So the GOP, which is in Congress now, found out about the document, and they started going through the records. They said, hey, FBI, you have to actually turn that over to us. And they're going like, no, we're not going to. No, we're not going to. Like, okay, man. Okay. You keep, and I've said this many times before, you know, look at the difference in the treatment of the January 6th people and the jackasses who literally tore down barricades and forced Trump into a fucking bunker at the White House. Those people weren't fucking. Those people weren't rounded up and thrown in solitary confinement, but they went to fucking Alaska to hunt down an old lady because they thought she was there on January 6th. We can all see it, all right? Doesn't that you can deny it? You can claim it's not true. You can say that, oh, that side's all criminals. We can all see it. We can all see the different treatment. We can all see what you're willing to do. We can all see that you've done it on multiple occasions. It carries no weight anymore. Go ahead, scream, cry, bitch, moan. It doesn't have any impact. And here's the real problem. Biden ran in 2020 on a campaign of Donald Trump is the worst person ever. And I'm going to bring us back to normalcy. Has it been fucking normal for the past 3 years? No. No, not at all. It's gotten worse. It's gotten dramatically worse. And the left has gotten so much more extreme in how they're willing to use power against their opponents. So he's not going to be able to make that case. The election is going to be based on how he's run, what he was as the president. You can't sit there and go, guys, if you don't vote for me, then you'll get Trump again. Bro, Trump wasn't this bad. In fact, it's even funnier. I know I really want to play the Trump clips, but did you see like people on the left are freaking the fuck out right now? And look, this is over the fucking border situation. Oh, by the way, this is the clip of her fucking saying that rape is sexy.
that was awkward as shit.
Dude, Anderson Cooper was freaked out by that.
Yeah. Did you hear the silence after that? It was fucking.
It just you know.
But I think most people think of rape as it is a violent assault. It is not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy. Fantasies.
We're going to take a quick break. If you keep around, we'll talk more.
He's stumbling on his words too.
Yeah, we got to take a break. We got to take a break. Oh, holy shit. Thank you for the super chat, Joe. I really appreciate it. US. Oh, man. Okay, so take a look at this shit. Oh, GG. Fuck. Here you go, buddy. Sorry about that. Okay,
Thank you.
take a look at this shit, okay? So, right now, Title 42 is about to expire. So, Title 42 was a Trump-era policy based around COVID in which they used it as an excuse to block people from coming in and claiming asylum. Now, this has been said on the right for like the longest time, and people on the left who love denying fucking reality go, oh, they're legitimate asylum seekers. It's like, bro, they're on video saying that they want to come here and eat fucking Buffalo Wild Wings and play fucking PlayStation. Yeah, that's not a fucking asylum seeker. We know they're not coming here because they're under threat. We know they're coming here for economic opportunity. Everybody knows this, but people on the left deny it. And they try to shame and guilt people. Bro, enough is fucking enough. You can't keep shaming and guilting people when you have no fucking shame and no fucking morality to speak of. None. You have absolutely crapped out, hit rock fucking bottom. It's not working anymore. And any fucking time they try to do it, they're actually making people angry. And they're getting angrier, and they're getting angrier. So, the fucking border thing, how many times they try to shame and guilt, shame and guilt, shame and fucking guilt. During the 2020 election, Biden ran on that. Shame and guilt. Shame on Donald Trump, the first president ever to deny asylum seekers. Oh, shame and fucking guilt, shame and guilt. Well, now guess what? The everybody in the country realizes how fucking bad it is, how bad the immigration crisis has gotten, how bad it is to keep flooding places with illegal immigrants. And you know why? Because the red state said, fuck you, and started deporting them straight into the liberal cities, which never had to deal with this problem. That's the thing. Chicago, like the fucking mayor of Chicago, that fucking blatant ass whore, was going around talking about, oh, sanctuary city. This is a sanctuary city. New York, right? Sanctuary city asylum seekers. They mean the world to us. Well, what happened when fucking Texas said, okay, they mean the world to you. Have them. Take them. Fuck you. What happened? Dude, I saw the mayor of fucking New York. He starts getting rid of them from New York City and start shoving them into upstate New York. I saw people going like, well, it's not the same as what Texas did because, you know, it's still his state. I'm like, you fucking bitch. It's not his state. He's the mayor of a city and he threw them out of his city. It's literally the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. That's the point. Nobody actually wants to have these people living in their communities because they are a drain. They are a flat out drain on economic resources. And yes, crime and poverty go up wherever they go. We all know this because we're not denying fucking reality like these assholes are. So now their politicians are going, oh shit, we're actually having to face the consequences now. We have to face the consequences of everything we made other people deal with. And so immediately they're going like, oh fuck. And so Title 42 is about to end, okay? One day before Title 42 ends, you have a fucking actual invasion going on. Like a literal fucking invasion at the border. Hundreds of thousands of people marching into the country. And so Texas is like, nope, fuck no. And they're blocking people. They're saying absolutely fucking not. If the federal government isn't going to do it, you are not coming onto our fucking soil. That's the thing people don't realize. The border is the federal government's responsibility. It isn't Texas's responsibility. But Texas is going, fuck you. We literally cannot do this. You're not coming in. And you know, here's the thing. If they did let them in, they would immediately ship them off to Chicago and to New York City and to all these other highly super duper progressive areas.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Biden came out and Biden went further to the fucking right of Donald Trump now because it's gotten so bad and they can no longer shame and guilt people into accepting it. So basically, he said, here's the new Biden policy, everybody. You have to, literally what Trump said, you cannot just walk into the country. You can't just walk into the country. You have to actually claim asylum in like if you're going to go from like Guatemala, hop through Mexico and then come through the border, or in some cases like they're from fucking overseas, right? You have people from fucking Africa running to the fucking U.S. border through Mexico, and they're going like, "Look, we're done with this. If you don't apply for asylum in the first country you're in the first safe area that you are in, you will be denied entry. You will not be permitted to just walk into the border." They're talking about like a 5-year fucking restriction, like way worse than anything Trump was suggesting. Because they took an actual problem, they exploited that problem for political gain, and now they're facing the consequences of that problem. And they know they cannot go into 2024 with their communities flooded with illegal people. Oh, don't call them illegal. It's nothing illegal. Illegals. Fuck you. I'm done. Like, I'm so fucking done. It's so obvious at this point how fucking wrong they were. How obviously and blatantly fucking wrong they were. But don't worry. Don't worry. Look at this. This is somebody on the left, okay? Texas and proud dad, NBC, MSNBC political analyst, bitching about how Biden broke his promise. Biden.
The first president in the history of the United States of America that's anybody seeking asylum has to do it in another country. That's never happened before in America. That's never happened before in America. You come to the United States and you make your case that I seek asylum based on the following premise: why I deserve it under American law. They're sitting in squalor on the other side of the river. This is the first.
Today, with his new asylum rule, Biden became the second president. Promise broken. Cry harder. Cry so much harder. Cry so fucking hard, we can finally feel your fucking tears through our fucking computer screens and through our fucking Twitter screens and what fucking ever. These people were so fucking blatantly fucking wrong. They caused actual damage. They caused actual fucking chaos, and they refuse to acknowledge any of it. Oh, Biden's he's breaking his promise because he broke his promise. He had to. He literally fucking had to. Look at this shit. This is what Texas is doing. This is what Texas is doing. They're like, nope. Fucking no! Look, they got a whole army of fucking people across the river, going through the fucking river. Dude, I'm telling you, it's really fucking bad because tomorrow Title 42 expired and they finally extended it. They were doing this whole shame and guilt thing, shame and guilt for Donald Trump and all of his supporters who just hate the filthy, dirty brownies. Well, no. Well, fuck no. It's an actual problem. It's an actual fucking problem. And the thing is, people on the left got to ignore it because they got dumped into red counties. They got dumped into red states. And those red states were told, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. You can't deny them. You can't deny them. Well, and now we're fucking here. Now we're fucking here. Now we have base Joe Biden having to come out and say, we can't actually just keep... we can't actually keep doing this, guys. We actually have to put a stop to it now. Yeah. That's funny. Dude, I fucking love it. Okay, so let's see here. I got a bunch of clips from the Trump town hall. Let's see. Which one do we want to do first?
I bet you dollars to donuts the only reason why Joe Biden extended it is because they weren't sending him any children anymore, just old people to D.C.
Well, you know that you have whistleblowers coming out and being like, the federal government lost like tens of thousands of these kids, and we don't know where they're at. And it's like, well, probably. I mean, they probably have no fucking idea what they were doing. They kept flooding through the country. We didn't have the ability to actually take care of them. They tried to dump... Dude, Biden and fucking Harris got busted loading people onto fucking planes and trying to drop them off into red counties.
What the fuck, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know about that. You didn't know about that.
Oh, no.
You know,
they were
if
saying
I wanted to
Joe Biden. No, just to be clear, they like people on the right were literally calling it kidnapping because technically he was removing them from federal facilities at the border and then flying them further into the country and dropping them into red states. And then the moment see, it was after that. It was actually after that Texas and these other areas started shipping their fucking illegals further into blue areas. Dude, Biden didn't give a shit. He was more than willing to use these people to cause economic damages in red counties. He was happy to fucking do that. And people on the left defended it. So the moment the red states started doing it to the blue counties, oh no, you can't do it to us. I hate our fucking political enemies. I'm not kidding. I fucking hate these people. They are literal. They are actual fucking demons. They are actual fucking demons. Look at the shit that they push for. Look at the shit that they advocate for. Oh, dude, I look at what's going on with and I'm going to go a little bit off topic. Look what's going on in fucking New York with the whole Neely situation. These motherfuckers keep releasing actual hardcore criminals onto the streets of the city. And if you defend yourself, you're going to prison. They're trying to send the Marine to prison for murder, calling him a racist, a white supremacist, a bigot. And it's like, bro, we have the full context. We have the witness statements from everybody on the fucking train. We know what actually happened. Do they care? They don't give a shit. They won't stop until they see the Marine executed or thrown into a jail cell. It's not going to stop until that happens. Because if it's a hardcore, deranged fucking criminal, you need to deal with it. You need to take it. We see all those clips from the fucking subway. Dude, there's that one of the two women on the train. All right. Some crazy dude sits down right next to him. She tries to get up and he grabs a fistful of her hair and he makes her sit down with him. And everybody on the train's not doing anything as a sign reads overhead, if you see something suspicious, say something. But nobody fucking will because they know how the city's going to treat them. These are our political enemies. There's no unity with these people. There's nothing with these people. They are deranged and they don't fucking care. They will wield power against you and justify it in their deranged, mentally broken ass brains.
Well, I mean, after all, he was a Marine who served while Trump was president, so they got that against him, apparently.
Dude,
I'm just saying, like, given the whole bullshit with the Neely situation and all the illegal immigrants, if I was going to find something illegal that shouldn't be here, I'd look in Joe Biden's garage.
Here, I'll give you the NBC article, okay? Because they're heavily fucking biased. They were uncovered for this fucking asshole, but even they had to acknowledge it. Biden admin again flying migrants who cross border in one place to another place before expelling them. He was flying in illegal immigrants into fucking red states and red counties, knowing the damage that they cause. Flat out knowing that they were causing damage. Didn't give a shit. That's the Biden admin. That's the Biden administration. And you know why he's finally putting a foot? I say he. You know why the people with their hands all the way up his ass, working his mouth like a fucking puppet, you know why they're finally putting a stop to it? Because it's hurting them. It's starting to hurt them. I think Texas should just open the fucking gates, stop denying the people from coming in, just gather them all in one area and just immediately drive them up to Chicago, drive them up to fucking New York City and dump them there and walk away. Just keep doing it. Airlift them. It doesn't matter.
Punish it won't be as bad.
You punish these people. Drop them off in San Francisco. Punish these people. Let them know that their actions will now have consequences. I saw it happen with like the Tennessee thing, and they removed that one woman's ability to fucking speak after she started saying people have blood on their fucking hands. start doing it to them. They as soon as they have held power, they started removing Republicans from their committees, started doing everything they could to censor them from speaking, start doing it back to them. Mutually assured destruction. And if it doesn't stop them, fucking bury them. Don't let up. Keep fucking going. Keep going, because obviously it's working. Obviously they can't stand it. Obviously they don't like being put under the exact same boot they put others under.
I'm just going to say it. Joe McCarthy did
He
nothing
left.
wrong.
I was about to start playing the clips. Okay, so look. This is let's see here, the open border thing. Okay, here we go. I'm going to switch this over. Watch the first one together. Oh, and now Sen comes back. The moment he hears me saying I'm going to play the clip. There you are, buddy.
No. It was an accident.
Sure.
Administration plans on deploying 1,500 troops to the southern border. Do you agree with deploying troops to the border, and how will a Trump administration slow down the rate of migrants coming across all our borders?
Sure. A very fair question, especially since tomorrow is going to be a day of infamy. You're going to have tens of thousands of people pouring into our country. Even the judge, the judge overruled them when they wanted to terminate it early. And he said, that you better extend this thing. The judge in Texas said, I hope you're going to extend this, but this is my...
I got to be clear. The Biden administration, the moment they had power, immediately tried to end Title 42. They immediately wanted to end it. They wanted to end it, and they wanted to flood the fucking country. Because
in the middle of the pandemic, Crow? Don't say so.
In the middle of the whole thing with the pandemic was fucking crazy because they were busing people in, not testing them, and just throwing them into the country. They knew what they were doing. They were willfully creating chaos. They did not fucking give a shit. Again, stop. Absolutely fucking stop pretending these people can actually be held accountable for their actions. They don't want to be held accountable for their actions. They want you to suffer. They want you to suffer. They want you to feel pain, and they'll laugh and they'll cheer it on. And the only thing that will get them to stop is when you start sharing that fucking pain with them. Until then, they don't give a shit. Again, I will always reference January 6th, how they treated those people versus how fucking CNN and MSNBC and all those talking fucking head assholes were laughing with fucking glee when they heard Trump got moved down into a bunker because people were trying to storm the White House. They were fucking laughing about it.
If we use their logic, the people who stormed the Capitol, they weren't there illegally because people can't be illegal.
Right?
So,
right.
I mean, what's the difference? I mean, if you could firebomb a fucking church in the middle of D.C. and not be arrested, why were these people arrested?
It's
because that was what happened when he got sent down to the bunker. They firebombed the church there. The same church that held funeral services for all of our presidents. And they were cheering for it.
They firebombed the church, and then Trump had them clear the fucking area after they firebombed the church. And they start going, hey, look at him taking political moment to do political stunt. I'm like, motherfucker. You know what? Here's the thing. If Trump treated those people the way that these assholes treated the January 6th defendants, they would be rightfully calling him a tyrant, a dictator, saying he was abusing his fucking power. But the minute they had power, what did they do? They went even fucking worse, even fucking uglier.
I would like to see Joe Biden go out in the middle of a fucking angry mob and just watch him get brained by something being tossed.
You know that would happen. Rogue Thought, thank you for the super chat. Biden's slogan, finish the job. Just thought, for fuck's sakes, we'll all be gay with $10 gas, awaiting my electric car I can't afford, wearing a bulletproof jacket because I'm white, as my son tells me her name is Priscilla. Bro, like, we could go on and on and on about the bullshit with gender ideology. You know what's crazy? In Loudoun County right now, and I'll move on. I'm going to say this one thing, and then we'll play the rest of the clip. In Loudoun County right now, there's a group called like Loudoun Love Warriors or whatever. And they have a Facebook group in which they've been openly talking about how these parents need to be shot, how they need to find out where they work so they can get them fired, unemployed, because they've been openly stating that the shit that's been going on in Loudoun County is bad, and they do not want their children being taught this pervasive gender ideology in school.
Isn't that the same county where the boy raped 2 girls in the bathroom?
Hold on. They applied to end it, but KJP said we were just obeying. That Karine Jean-Pierre, that lady is brain damaged. She openly fucking lies and obviously that's her job. Okay, but typically a good press secretary sprinkles in some truth. No, Karine just fucking lies, and she does not call on certain journalists. She has to call on the Fox guy. Because and that's the only person that isn't hardcore far to the left that she'll call on. And when she calls on him, she immediately dismisses the question or just flat out fucking lies in the most obvious fucking manner possible.
Speaking of that chick, did you hear that they revoked the New York Post press privileges?
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. No, honestly, it doesn't surprise me. I think when Trump goes into office, he should just revoke all the left-wing outlets, remove their fucking, and let them cry, bitch, and scream and moan. And when they do, he'll go, hey, you did it to New York Post. Fuck you. I don't need political operatives in the fucking White House. Get out. You're not welcome anymore. Whoever's the next president, clean the fucking room out. Clean the fucking room out. Because look what they did to Trump, okay? When he was doing press conferences, those fucking networks took him off the air once they saw his ratings going up.
Because he was paying attention to the pandemic. What a horrible person.
I'm just saying the next president needs to go to fucking ABC and NBC and CNN and tell all of their fucking people, get the fuck out of the White House. You're not fucking welcome here. You're no longer allowed here. And when they cry and bitch and go, oh, threat to democracy, go, you did it to New York Post. You did it to the New York Post. Shut the fuck up. Get gone. You want to act like partisan fucking hacks. You want to be partisan. You want to pick who you think should be the fucking leader versus reporting the actual fucking facts to people. Fine, by all means. Nobody can stop you from fucking doing that. But we don't have to actually welcome you into the White House. Fuck you people. I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding. You want to get there? You want to fucking go there? Let's fucking go. Enough is enough.
And if we have to, we'll do it at gunpoint.
People, no, shut the fuck up. People, no, seriously, shut up. Stop. You got to be careful about the shit that you say. You don't need to do it at gunpoint. Pull their fucking press pass. Let them go whine and bitch on the fucking radio. It doesn't matter. Because having them there isn't doing you any favors. They're going to cry and bitch, manipulate, and lie every fucking day until you're gone anyways. So just clean the fucking room out. Tell them to get the fuck out. They can say whatever the fuck they want to say, and you'll have a camera there so their network can pick up what you're saying. But no, we're done. We're done. We're fucking done. Miss Medicare Crow Show reminds me. Oh, dude, I miss Medicare too. Like, I didn't get to watch him very much, but like, it sucks. It does. All right, I'm playing the clip.
I watched him a lot.
I'm playing the clip.
My policy that they're letting terminate because they lost in court. They wanted to go earlier. You're going to have millions of people pouring into our country right now at a level that nobody's ever seen before. These people are sick. Anybody that wants this to happen to our country, they're destroying our country, and this should not be allowed to happen. How they're not going to do a version of Title 42 or my Title 42, which was tough. If people are sick and have infections,
again, it's hilarious.
Diseases and lots of other problems.
They went even further than Trump did with Title 42.
We have enough problems right now.
They're going even further than Trump did. I said it earlier. Their version is literally, if you come into this country if you go from like Guatemala into Mexico and then run into the US, they're saying that they're going to deny you entry and they're going to keep you out of the country for 5 years. You have to apply in the first country where you are safe. You don't get to just run to the United States, claim asylum, then dodge your fucking hearing and be off in the fucking wind anymore.
In the history of our country,
But Mr. President,
our country
the
is
reason
being
it's ending,
destroyed.
the reason it's ending is because the health policy, the COVID era pandemic emergency is coming to an end. That's what Title 42 was. You put it in place because
That's
of COVID.
true, but you
when
have-
it comes to big questions about what the new immigration policy
We know
will
why
be
he
if
did
you
it.
are reelected, some of your Republican rivals have criticized you for not fulfilling the promises that you made on the campaign trail, like finishing the border wall. So how did voters know that you would get those done if you're reelected?
I did finish the wall. I built a wall. I built hundreds of miles of wall, and I finished it. And then I said, we have to build some more because there are areas like water going through a dam. There are some areas where a lot of people are coming. You close up one, and they come into another. And we started another 100 miles of wall. In fact, I said to my people, if we start this and don't finish it, and then we had a rigged election. I'm sorry to say it.
There are
And-
election
and-
laws,
okay,
Mr.
good. I
President.
know.
You can't
I'm
keep
glad
saying
you
that
said
all
that.
night
he
long.
keeps
And
doing
so
it.
You cannot
then
keep saying
they
that the
took
election
over
was
and they
rigged.
decided not to finish it. It would have taken them 3 weeks. I built hundreds of miles of wall. If we didn't have it, it would be hard to believe it could be any worse. They're just letting people flow into our country. Look,
Yeah, so I love how he threw in the jab at the end there. Rigged election, rigged election. But like,
Freedom of
I'll be,
speech, bitch.
well, you know, the thing is, it annoys the hell out of me because the entire time he was in office, they claimed that he had rigged the election, that he cheated, that he worked with fucking Russians, that he was who was the fucking Keith Olbermann person claimed that he was a fucking Soviet asset, bro. The
Oh
left,
yeah,
and
because
then
of
they claimed,
beauty
well,
pageants in Russia.
we didn't actually we didn't do like as bad as Trump did. Like, shut up. You know, my issue is they absolutely did. But unlike
They falsified
with
evidence.
not only did they falsify evidence, the entire thing came from the fucking Clinton camp. We know Obama was literally spying on his presidential campaign. We know that happened. We know the Clinton campaign funded the fucking dossier that they based that entire conspiracy theory off of. But what do the people on the left do? Where we didn't try to like storm the White House. Well, hold on, honey. Hold the fuck on. You just did 3 fucking impeachments. You tried to do an impeachment before he had even taken office. So shut up. The problem is with people on the right, you denied that anything that they said was true. You banned them on social media from even fucking talking about it. But for your left-wing fucking conspiracy theories, those were mainstream on CNN, on MSNBC, Young Turks, blasted all over Twitter. It was completely validated. But then people on the right, you refuse to even let them speak about it. And then you wonder why they stormed the fucking... Are you serious? Are you high? Are you brain damaged?
Yeah,
Why do you think
Demo-
that happened? That's what happens when you refuse to even let people talk.
I mean, the Democrats wasted $17 to $25 million on a 2-year bogus investigation into those claims.
Oh, dude. And
Where's the $17 to $25 million investigation?
And
for
that's
our
the thing.
side?
They go like, oh, Trump was impeached twice. Nobody gives a shit. You telling people, oh, he was impeached twice. We had a New York City jury say that he sexually abused a lady. We have other New York trials that are about to go down, and we have an Atlanta trial. We have all these. Bro, keep doing it. Do another fucking half a dozen. No, I'm sorry. Do 24. Do them all before the election. It's not working. It's red meat to the retards, and that's it.
It's political persecution that's going to turn voters away from you.
That's all it is. And each time they fucking do it, they keep flashing this big ass warning sign to literally everyone. If you don't side with us, we'll come for you next. If you don't agree with us, we'll come for you next. We know that they do it. We know that they salivate off it. We know their voters love it. So why the fuck are people going to support you? All right, because here's the thing. Let's say I tacitly agreed, and I fucking don't at all. But let's say I tacitly agreed with the left on a couple of issues, and I was like a single issue voter. I would have to come across that notion that as much as important as this one single issue is for me, if I disagree with them on anything, they'll try to destroy my fucking life. So why would I want these people to have any power? Why? And the thing is, if they have power and things are getting bad, they'll do literally nothing to fix it. Again, because the fucking immigration shit has been bad for years now. For literal fucking years. And it's not until the day Title 42 is going to expire, which again, they try to lie about, but the Biden administration tried to get it cut out early. They did. They went to a judge and they tried to shut it down early. So there's no denying this shit. There's no pretending this shit doesn't matter. There's no that wasn't that big of a deal. Shut up. Just shut up. We all see it happening. We all see how fucking incompetent these people are. We all see how brazen they are at wielding power against their enemies. We know that they will do it in the most nefarious and insidious ways possible. Up to and including debanking people, which they fully support as well. So why would we give you any more power? You're so irresponsible. You openly fucking lie. Bro, look at this shit. You see the people posting the Snapchat AI shit, right? Because the thing is, these new AIs that are coming out are being written up with a super heavy fucking left-wing progressive fucking bias behind it. So we know that you can't trust the AI. The AI will lie to you because it's all from the fucking left. So now we're talking about Elon Musk might go into AI. And I go like, good, fucking good. Because the thing is, you can't trust these people with anything, with literally fucking anything. With an ounce of fucking power, they will yield it against you. They'll wield it against you. They'll throw it in your face, and they will be desperately grasping for even more. Every fucking time they do it. Okay. We got to talk about the E. Jean Carroll shit. Okay, let's talk about political persecution. All right.
You mean the rape that wasn't a rape?
No. This is great. Trump accuser Jean Carroll admits on CNN this morning she helped New York Dems pass the new law in 2022 that extended statute of limitations for sexual assault civil lawsuits beyond 20 years, which allowed her to sue Trump in a 1-year window. So there you go. These people will literally change the fucking laws on the books to go after their political opponents. That's how brazen they are. That's how awful they fucking are.
Can I end on something that I think is really important in all of this? And it's the fact that New York passed this law.
Yeah.
The Adult Survivors Act. They passed it just a few years ago. Were it not for that law, you never would have been able to bring this case. And I just think it speaks to the importance for a lot of other survivors.
Exactly. This would never.
You and also know what would be important to other survivors? Fucking evidence.
To bring a lawsuit for rape. Robbie can explain it better.
Well, Eugene actually helped to get that law passed. It passed last year.
So again.
Okay, wait, hold. The host said a few years ago it passed, and then she's like, it passed last year. Okay.
Oh, no,
fuck them.
This woman, okay, who was making these claims about Donald Trump a few years ago, right, got in touch with New York lawmakers. The New York lawmakers changed the laws on the books, and the moment that was done, they immediately used it to go after Donald Trump. By the way, Democrats are the ones who funded her lawsuit against Trump. We see it fucking happening. And you know what? I get it. I'm not a big fan of Musk and some of the shit that he does. But if Elon Musk did not purchase Twitter, they would shut this shit down immediately. You would not be able to share this shit.
Exactly.
We filed.
So, did you know the statute of limitations for sexual assault in New York is typically 5 to 7 years? New York even has a 20-year period for civil claims of sexual assault. But that wasn't enough to get Trump. Jean Carroll's claims go back to the mid-90s. So New York amended the law in 2022. Were it not for that law, you never would have been able to bring this case. Yeah. Not the part where she helped get this law passed. Proof. Yeah. Fucking yeah. So again, yeah, Democrat activist billionaire to smear Trump in court, but also to change state laws to specifically allow her to attack Trump before the 2024 election. We all know what you're doing. You're not doing it privately, and your idiotic jackass audience of craven idiots can sit there and defend every single fucking action you take. It's not going to change anyone's mind. Go after him. Prosecute him. Get him on criminal charges. At this point, I'm not even kidding. They could find it. They could literally find a dead body up in Mar-a-Lago, right? And they could find Trump's fingerprints all around their fucking body, okay? And people would not believe you because we've seen how willing and how far you will fucking go to prosecute and to ruin your political opposition. We've all seen it. And we all see the treatment that the left gets when they openly break the law. Openly, happily. We all see the difference. It's not a right-wing fucking conspiracy theory. It's literally fucking happening. This shit is disgusting. And people are going like, how could people still support Donald Trump? Don't they see what, don't they know he was just found guilty? Don't they know? Bro, it doesn't matter anymore. You have no credibility. They don't understand that. It's insane.
I think they understand, Crow.
No,
I just think that the
don't.
news is no longer the news. It's just an entire gaslighting operation at this point.
They don't understand. They are in their own echo chamber with each other, talking to each other. And the moment somebody else speaks up, they shove their heads up their own ass and they pretend it's not happening.
They can't have a different opinion, right?
You can't have a different. See, that's the thing. These are the people when words are violence. We're under threat when you disagree with us, and then they use that. Violence. Well, what they do is they say that so that when they get physical, when they get violent, well, it's justified because you were being violent first.
How is the question?
By talking.
My words hit you.
Yeah, no joke. Okay, so check this clip out. This is the E. Jean Carroll shit.
What happened on that day?
He
You said
did
you
not
weren't.
say that.
He has testified that, Mr.
He
President.
did not say that.
But you said you weren't very involved that day. You did tell.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is it the right one? I might be on the wrong one. Oh, shit. Hold on. Sorry.
To be honest, I am surprised that he actually showed up on CNN.
I'm not. They gave him a town hall. He was able to actually talk.
Trust me, CNN needs the ratings. They're in the fucking dumps.
So this is this Aaron Rupart guy who gets very angry with the whole CNN thing. I'm gonna play these clips. Oh wow, this motherfucker! I love him. Good on you, man. He he clipped the entire thing. We just run through this. I don't have to like jump around like crazy. Oh, Aaron Rupart. Buddy, you precious little angel. Thank you for making it easy for me. Trump pushes the big lie. Okay. This is gonna be great. Okay, let's see. I think it's right here. Okay.
Office, you say, I'm sorry, but I'm going back home. I'm back home to my family and everything. I'm going to be resigning. My poll numbers went up, and they went up with the other fake charge too, because what's happening is they're doing this for election interference. This woman, I don't know her. I never met her. I have no idea who she is. I had a picture taken years ago with her and her husband, nice guy, John Johnson. He was a newscaster, a very nice man. She called him an ape. Happens to be African American. Called him an ape. The judge wouldn't allow us to put that in. Her dog or her cat was named Vagina. The judge wouldn't allow to put that in. They can put in anything. Access
This
Hollywood.
was a jury of 9 people who found you
Sure,
abuse.
bitch.
Do you think that will deter women from voting for you?
No, I don't think so, because I think the whole thing, just so you understand, ready? I never met this woman. I never saw this woman. This woman said, I met her at the front door of Bergdorf Goodman, which I rarely go into other than for a couple of charities. I met her in the front door. She was about 60 years old, and this is like 22, 23 years ago. I met her in the front door of Bergdorf Goodman. I was immediately attracted to her, and she was immediately attracted to me. And we had this great chemistry. We're walking into a crowded department store. We had this great chemistry, and a few minutes later, we end up in a room, a dressing room of Bergdorf Goodman, right near the cash register. And then she found out there were locks on the door, so she said, I found
The
one.
woman is
She
laughing.
found one. She learned.
Well, yeah, dude.
Dude, the way he's narrating it, it's so funny.
It's exactly word for word.
This is her fucking story. That's the thing. Her fucking story was ridiculous from the fucking start. Okay? It was stupid. It was idiotic from the fucking beginning. But you had Democratic activists fund this shit. You had Democratic lawmakers literally change the laws on the books so they could go after him on one of the most brazenly idiotic statements I've ever fucking heard. But there you go. There you go. That is the left. Okay? They can claim all they want that they care about truth. They fucking don't. They don't give a shit about any of that. They care about power.
Bro.
Whatever gives them power is good. Whatever takes that power away is evil. It's bad. It needs to be destroyed.
Here's the big takeaway, Crow. This court case actually harms real victims.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think honestly they give a shit about actual fucking victims? Bro.
Well, let's go down the list. Mexicans, no. Rape victims, no. Anyone who's a political prisoner in another country, no. They just care about winning. That's it.
Well, look at the chaos in their cities. Okay, look at their fucking district attorneys. Look at how much damage that they leave in their fucking wake. Do you think they give a shit about anyone that stops them from obtaining more power?
See, no. This is why I always believe, no matter what, despite how shitty parties are, we need one. We always need them to keep the others in check all the time.
The thing is, I don't disagree with you, right?
But it's also hard, especially with this.
You need actual political opposition to keep people sharp and honest and everything. But the problem is the left is so deranged and they're so willing to use power to crush people that I actually disagree with that statement now. I think that as bad as the right is, I think the left needs to be removed, needs to be completely removed from public space entirely, and then the right can divide back up into its normal groups, and then those people can debate each other and push policy with each other, and that'll be it. Because the left is just brain rot. It is brain rot. It is evil. It is bad. It is nasty. They go for the youngest, most uninformed people, and that's who they appeal to for votes. That should tell you everything. That should tell you literally fucking everything. When you go to the youngest and the dumbest voters, and those are the people that you keep bragging are supporting you in droves. By golly goodness, that should tell everybody what they need to know about you. Bro, imagine a politician coming forward. I'm not even kidding. Imagine a politician came forward and says, the entirety of the brain damaged community fully supports me Well, I mean, like, every single Democrat politician, guys. Anyways, thank you for the two super chats, minus Zircon. It's all just prompt. No actual news is given. Trump rocks CNN. So, bro, Trump rolled these people over. It was great. And the thing is, you know what? You did not see this when it comes to anybody on the left. This is a town hall. It should really be Trump, talking and everything, and then answering questions from the audience at the town hall, because it's not a debate. It's not really an interview. It's him speaking to to the people that are going to vote for him, right?
Yeah,
or the people that he wants. That's what it is. But you had the host interject almost the entire night, interrupt on several occasions, and try to, push back against him very firmly, okay? Very firmly. We're going to see a little bit more of that and everything. But my point is, if it's somebody on the left, they keep their mouth shut, they smile, and they nod along.
Yeah.
I actually prefer it to see. I prefer to see Trump get pushed. I do. I want to see him get pushed, and I want to see how he answers, and I want to see how he responds. But nobody on the left will do that. Nobody on the left is willing to put themselves in those shoes. They're not. They're fucking not. They know they own media. They know they own media, and they know media will never fucking call them into question.
Put this at trial. She found one that was open. What kind of a woman meets somebody and brings them up, and within minutes you're playing hanky-panky in a dressing room, okay? I don't know.
Hanky-panky hullabaloo.
You got me thinking of the Ed and Nelly Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
There's more. There's more, by the way.
Can I ask you, given your recounting
I
your
don't know
version,
who, and I tell you this.
But Mr.
Are
President,
you ready?
can I
and I
can
swear
ask
on
you
my
because...
children, which I'd never do. I have no idea who this woman. This is a fake story, made up story. We had a horrible Clinton appointed judge. He was horrible. He allowed her to put everything in. He allowed us to put nothing in.
Mr. President,
this is a
you're
fake
recounting your version of
story.
events here right now.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, he's allowed to, you dumb cunt.
Yeah.
That's
What's
what
the
I mean.
whole point of it?
That's what I mean. He's being pushed back on by the host, okay? No Democrat would ever be put through the same treatment.
No.
And would never allow themselves to be put through the same treatment. So I actually appreciate getting to see it. I appreciate getting to see it. Okay, yeah. I do. But, the thing is, he's correct, okay? The judge heavily restricted what Trump was allowed to say about that woman. But that woman was allowed to put whatever the fuck she wanted forward about Trump. Enough is fucking enough. We know these people do not believe in fair trials. We know they don't. We know they don't.
By the way, just
look at Kyle Rittenhouse. They had people following the fucking jury bus.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God they kept the juries off camera too.
I'm just saying, we know they don't believe in fair trials. We know because we've seen it over and over. We've seen the district attorneys whose assholes they fucking sniff turn around and hide.
Look at Trump's face
we've
there.
seen them hide evidence from the grand jury before in order to wrongfully convict people. We know that when people are let off, that they will throw fucking fits and riot and scream, demanding they be thrown in prison. You know what's crazy about the Rittenhouse case? On top of doing all of that, the FBI had evidence that they were withholding from Rittenhouse and his attorneys and feeding selected bits over to the prosecution to ensure that he went to prison.
Yeah, it was infrared drone cam footage.
Yeah.
The FBI had a drone in the air catching the whole fucking thing.
So I'm just saying, enough is fucking enough. We're not going to pretend. We're not. At least I'm not. I'm not going to pretend. I'm not going to play fucking games like these people actually care about stuff. They don't. They just want power. If it gives them power, it's good. If it takes power away, it's bad. That's it. That's how you know what their perspective is going to be on literally every single fucking issue. That's why they're not consistent. That's why they're so fucking hypocritical. Because, again, you guys are looking through it from like a perspective of fucking logic and reasoning. They're not. They don't give a shit. If it gives them power, it's good. If it takes them, if it takes the power away, it's bad. That's all. These people bow down and worship at the altar of the fucking government. That's why when someone like Trump becomes president, they're willing to jump off of fucking buildings because their God was taken away. All right.
Look at that face of Trump right there, where it says
There
watch
was a
again.
taped deposition of you from October, and you defended the comments that you made on that Access Hollywood tape about being able to grab women how you want. Do you stand by those comments?
I said if you're famous and rich or whatever I said, but I said if you're a star, you are, and I said women let you. I didn't say you grab. I said women let. You didn't use that word, but if you.
Yeah. And here's the worst. And the worst funny thing is, it's still true to this day.
Dude, it is. Okay, I'm sorry. It is. Groupies exist. You want to deny it? Fuck off. You want to lie about it? Double fuck off. His exact words were, when you're famous, women will walk right up to you and let you grab them by the pussy. There you go. That's the statement. There you go. That's the fucking statement. He didn't say, I go up to women and I just grab them by the pussy.
Here's another thing, Crow. Women, when they get autographs, sometimes they allow you to sign their tits. I've seen so many fucking autographed titties on Twitter and whatnot from different events. It's fucking retarded to think that what Donald Trump said was so fucking horrible.
They know. They fucking know. So what they do is exactly like that little whore was doing just now. They lie and they twist what he actually said. They cut it up and they try to present it in a different fucking format. And then they try to say, see, he clearly sexually abused somebody. He said that he just walks up to women, he grabs them by the pussy. We know groupies fucking exist. Bro, I like Kendrick fucking Lamar. Okay? Kendrick Lamar is doing a fucking concert. Okay? He can do whatever the fuck he wants. There'll be women literally throwing themselves at his fucking feet. Now, do I think Donald Trump is this, a guy like that? No. But he's still a billionaire. He's still a billionaire.
Celebrity.
He's still a celebrity. Guess what?
Hell.
Guess what? Women will do it because it gives them what they want. They want to be close to the celebrity. They want to be in the spotlight with the celebrity. Not all women, but definitely enough where we can't fucking sit there and lie to ourselves and pretend he said something he didn't to present things in the most fucked up way possible. Yeah,
I mean, just look at any concert videos. Like, you'll see women throwing their panties and bras up on stage and shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, dude, we know. We're not idiots. We know. They lie. They lie about reality. It doesn't shock anybody at this point. But, by the way, he catches her on something else, which is great.
Look, women let you. Now, they said, will you take that back? I said, look, for 1,000,000 years, this is the way it's been. I want to be honest. This is the way it's been. I can take it back if you'd like to, but if you're a famous person, if you're a star, and I'm not referring to myself, I'm saying people that are famous, people that are
You were
stars,
asked in the deposition,
people
do you
that are
consider
rich,
yourself to be a star,
people
and you
that are
said yes.
powerful, they tend to do pretty well in a lot of different ways, okay? And you would like me to take that back? I can't take it back because it happens to be true. I said it's been true for 1,000,000 years, approximately 1,000,000 years, perhaps a little bit longer than that.
I like the look on his face there. It's just like,
yeah.
oh, it's true.
I mean,
being a whore is the oldest profession in the books. I don't know why they're bitching.
I just like, man, we know it's, bro, look, goddamn, we know it's true. We do. They want to deny reality. They want to lie. They want to deny reality. They want to fucking lie. It does not matter. It doesn't fucking matter. You can't keep denying fucking reality on every fucking instance. And they do it. And they do it over and fucking over and over and fucking over and over and fucking over. And you know what? I guarantee you, there were people that probably voted for Biden thinking, well, if we have just a regular politician in office and we get rid of Trump, at least that will lower down the temperature. It didn't.
I mean, what does that say if Biden is considered a regular politician? That they're all pedophiles?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
Sure, yeah.
That's kind of the reason. That's kind of the reason why I voted for him, because I was just going, oh my God, let's just.
I didn't know Vic voted for Biden. He's no longer allowed on the channel.
Vic voted for pedophile. I'll get rid of him.
No, I know.
That has to go up as a short. That has to go up as a short.
Okay, that was a bit funny though. Yeah. No, because to be honest, when I took my vote, I was thinking, oh my God, no matter what, I'm gonna lose in the end. And I was right.
No, I do think that there were plenty of people that had no real interest. You know, that there was the COVID thing, you were stuck at home, mail-in voting was there, and they were like, look, if I just vote for the other guy, at least that will stop the chaos. At least when Trump is gone, you know, politics will go back to normal, and it's not going to be as good. It might not be it might not be perfect, but at least I won't have to deal with all the crazy. We know that didn't happen.
No,
we know all that did was just embolden the left to go even further to the left and become even more fucking grotesque and deranged and keep bopping people on the head with power. So,
it's like to go even further beyond Super Saiyan 2.
It is. It is. So I'm just saying, like, we know that didn't happen. What is the left planning on campaigning on in 2024? Oh, if you vote for Donald Trump, it'll be worse. We know that's not true. You lied last time. Things got worse with Biden. You said Trump was going to cause the next world war. We know that's happening with fucking Biden. You said fucking again and again and again. If Donald Trump is gone, things will finally go back to normal. And it didn't fucking happen. So what are you going to campaign on?
Yeah, I mean, you already tried to campaign on the changes you wanted to make. Y'all are still in power, so why haven't you made them yet?
Oh, because you're Republicans. Because you're Republicans. Because Republicans.
Bitch, you still have a majority of power.
That's the thing. You know what's funny? I just realized something.
Yeah, what's up?
The reason why they can't assassinate Trump is because everyone will know it would be the CIA behind it.
And
they all know that the CIA is incredibly left.
Sorry. We have a question from the audience. Vic, seriously, how could you vote for that decrepit shot? Shit.
Decrepit shot.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mama Crow. The options weren't really that great for me. The way I looked at it is like, here's the thing: it's a lose-lose. It's either choosing what would I rather happen to me. Would I rather be stabbed in the ass, or would I rather have my dick chopped off?
Apparently,
you voted for the dick to be chopped off.
Okay, wait, hold on. So we've been ripping on the Gene Carroll bitch. Let's check in on AOC and see what the reaction to it was. It is like 30 seconds. You're gonna love it.
Said earlier that you will not comment on the platforming of such atrocious disinformation, but I would. I think it was a profoundly irresponsible decision. I don't think that I would be doing my job if I did not say that.
You're not doing your job. You haven't been doing your job.
No, her job is to bitch on Twitter and raise money for herself. This is the whore who went into fucking office going, I'm gonna talk. No more dark money, no more money, no more money. The minute she had fucking power, what did she do? Wield it, use it, abuse it, and shove her fucking pockets. Like the grimy little bitch that she is.
I mean, this is the same whore that cost a district that wasn't her own in New York 24,000 fucking jobs from Amazon.
No. This is the woman, after the fucking situation with Neely, ran straight to Twitter and accused the Marine of murder multiple fucking times. And then went ahead and said the most idiotic things about people with the mental health care. Bitch, it's literally your fucking city. It's literally your fucking city. If you cared at all about the mental health crisis, when somebody is arrested for trying to kidnap a child, that is arrested again for beating an elderly woman, that is arrested again for beating an elderly man, and repeatedly shows mental breaks each fucking time. You belligerent fucking whore, should have raised your hand and said, we need to do something. No, she said nothing. She went to galas. She shoved her pocket. She stole money. That's what she did. And then when someone wound up dead, she turned around and said, get the Marine. Get the Marine, everybody. Get the Marine. He's a murderer.
And the
this woman is garbage. This is a literal fucking parasite.
And the worst part is she has the influence to do it.
I mean, come on. The only experience in mental health that she has is serving drinks past happy hour.
That's it. Man,
What
I
we
think I
saw
used to like her.
tonight was a series of
Oh
extremely
my god. No, we're done, Vic. Bye. Fucking hell. I voted for Biden. I was a fan of AOC. Vic, what's wrong with you?
You forget. This was back in 2018.
No! Oh my God! Stop! In 2018,
that's worse.
In 2018, this idiot brought forth the Green New Deal.
Myself?
Yeah, fine. Explain the farting cows to me, please.
Okay. To be fair, I was a lot more liberal back 5 years ago, okay? I was a lot more liberal back then, all right? That's the reason why. Years passed on, I started seeing more and more of the bullshit in politics and cancel culture, and it was like, this is so fucking bullshit. I'm tired of this. I don't like y'all anymore. That's basically the conclusion I came to.
We have a couple questions from the audience. Did you have a concussion in 2018?
Probably.
Nah, look, I get it. I do, because when she first came forward, she was definitely more progressive than she was a Democrat.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I liked her. Because, it's a new face that would look like she was genuine to change things for the better. But in this case, years passed on, things have not gotten better.
No, obviously not.
That's the reason I liked her.
I have a question, too. Did you just land here in 2018?
What?
Yeah, did you just land on Earth in 2018? Are you an alien?
No,
are you illegal?
No. Oh, that's fucked up. You fucking racist. Are you saying that because I'm Hispanic? You fucking racist. That's fucking racist, man.
I love you, Vic.
Crow, why do you have a racist on this fucking stream?
You're right, Vic. I should get rid of the racist. There we go. You might have survived.
What the fuck? I thought you were going to kick Sin.
We're going to too. I was like, God damn it, Crow, are you racially blind now?
Decisions that put a sexual abuse victim at risk, that put that person at risk in front of a national audience, and I could not have disagreed with it more. It was shameful.
Okay. What's not shameful is changing the laws and having an activist fund her fucking lawsuit so this dumb, brain-addled bitch can run onto fucking TV and see, she's a sexual abuse victim, Trump is a sexual abuser. That's what they did. That's not shameful to this idiot, because again, if it gives this little whore more power, she's totally on board. Doesn't matter what it is, she'll hit the button every fucking time. Oh my God. Sexual abuse victim. Fuck off.
Nothing is shameful to these people anymore. If you're someone who claims to be a woman and you swing your dick in front of a child, that's not shameful or illegal, according to this idiot.
Oh, dude, it never fucking ends. It never fucking ends. They will always justify their insane fucking behavior. They will always fucking do it. All right, so what is this? Let's see. Caitlin Collins has pretty much given up on fact-checking Trump's lies. In fairness, it's hard to fact-check this bizarre blizzard of falsehoods, which is the problem with giving Trump an open mic in the first place. You know, here's the thing.
That's a problem with freedom of speech. You can't counter all of it.
I never had an issue with politicians being given an open mic. I'd rather you hear what they have to say. And yes, you should be educated enough to look into issues on your own. But the left disagrees. They want an open mic for their people in which you are not allowed to question them, criticize them, insult them, or do anything to disparage that person. And at the exact same time, they also think that they should be able to remove the microphone away from their opponents. Okay, it says everything that we need to know about you. That's what it says. It says nothing about the politicians. It says everything we need to know about your entire side, your entire philosophy, and everything you jackasses support.
And then we were given a gift from China, and China paid a big price. And let me tell you something. I took in hundreds of billions of dollars in taxes from China. But prior to COVID coming in, and then I rebuilt the economy again, a second time. But we had, prior to COVID coming in as from China, from Wuhan, which I said it came from Wuhan. Everybody said, oh, you're wrong about that. You're wrong. It came from Wuhan. I said it right from day one. So
this is what Aaron is saying is a lie, and she should be fact checking him. Bro, I'm sorry. We now know that for years, when they were claiming it didn't come from the lab and that's a lie, it's a racist fucking conspiracy theory, we now know that that's more than likely true, and that the U.S. was more than likely involved from the very fucking beginning. Under fucking Fauci. Fuck you. RFK Jr. was censored by NBC on an NBC interview. Unreal. You know what's unreal about that?
I watched that. That was fucking insane.
He's a presidential candidate. And guess what? It's actually against the law for you to censor and remove parts of an interview with somebody running for presidential office. It is an actual law in this country. You cannot do that because we do not want these media outlets being able to clip and cut and take someone running for presidential office out of fucking context, to lie about what they're saying, and to remove their content from the public. We don't want that because it'd be so easy to misinform the audience. But was it NBC or ABC? They didn't give a shit. They didn't fucking care at all. They said they're not going to do it. And at the exact same time, guess who's shoving money into their pockets? Fucking Pfizer.
Democrats?
No, it's not just Democrats. It's literally the fucking pharmaceutical industry funds most of these fucking networks. So when you're sitting there removing a presidential campaign candidate's ability to speak on these issues, specifically about vaccines, coming from a company that funds your fucking network, I'm sorry. I can see what's going on.
Yeah. Oh, and Redsky, Fauci did conduct experiments by torturing puppies with sandflies. He had their vocal cords cut so he didn't have to hear them whimper.
I've always said the proper treatment for Fauci is to clip his fucking vocal cords, strap a muzzle to his face, and load it up with ravenous sandflies.
I'd say cover him in tar and pitch and burn him alive.
No, because here's the thing. I want him to survive the experience. I don't want people to die. I don't want people to die. I want them to suffer. I want them to feel the pain they cause others. That's what I want. Okay, so
you're not really getting rid of the problem. You're just allowing revenge to happen again on his behalf.
Let's see. Let's see. Trump pushes the big lie. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we talk about the big lie stuff, let me show you guys this. So this is Trump pulling out receipts on the host, and it's hilarious. It really is.
To what happened on that day?
He
You said
did
you
not
weren't.
say that.
He has testified that, Mr.
He did
President.
not say that.
But you said you weren't very involved that day. You did tell your supporters to come to Washington. You tweeted about it, about
Sure,
that
of
speech
course.
that happened on the rally.
Am I allowed to say that?
When they went to the Capitol and they were breaking into the Capitol, smashing windows, injuring police officers, why did it take you 3 hours to tell them to go home?
I don't believe it did. Oh, let me pull it out. I have to pull it out.
He brought his fucking tweets. He printed them out because he knew he was going to get asked.
So if you look at
I love how the audience is clapping about that too.
the day before, I said, please support our Capitol Police and law enforcement. They are truly on the side of our country. Stay peaceful. Stay peaceful. This was the day before, and this was in the form of Twitter. Now I use Truth Social. I think it's far superior. Okay. I hope everybody's like Truth. If you look January 6th, just at before 2:30, I am asking for everyone at the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful. This is right after, as it was happening. But what happened is they took it down. I don't know why. I think.
Actually, let me remind everybody and give you the setting behind this shit, okay? Donald Trump tweeted as it was happening, telling people to go home. Twitter took his tweet down. News media removed his statement from the fucking airwaves. So then they pushed their big, gigantic lie that Trump had fueled all of it, that he told them to storm the Capitol, that he led an insurrection. While at the exact same time, knowingly removing his statements, telling people to go home. So I don't give a shit what they claim.
Yeah. Instead of, Trump saying, go home and with peace in your hearts, I remember that being one of the phrases he said. They made it sound like he executed Order 66.
Yeah, no, and they kept saying it. They to this day, they still lie about it. And Trump goes into that fucking town hall, printed his fucking tweets up with the timestamps just because he knew it was going to happen. Yeah, fuck these people. Fuck these people. They're fucking liars. Stop listening to them. Mock them. Ridicule them. It's all they fucking deserve. Stop
fuck the January 6th truthers.
Yes, literally. Stop treating them like they are human beings. Start treating them like the filth they think you are. This is the only way it's going to stop. Stop giving them fucking credence. Laugh in their fucking faces. Rub their noses in it. When your dog pisses on the carpet, you rub their fucking nose in it so the dog doesn't do it again. When these people piss their fucking pants and then run to you telling you to feel sorry for them, rub their fucking noses in it. Enough is enough. Enough is fucking enough. We see it. We can tell what they're doing. It's obvious. It doesn't matter how much they fucking lie. They always lie. They will always lie. Whatever gives them power is good. Whatever takes that power away is bad. That's all you need to know where they're going to fall on an issue. And they will fight to the fucking death to keep their power. So make sure they don't get a fucking ounce of it.
I think they took it down because it was so good. They didn't like it being up there. I am asking, and we didn't know until I got it back, because now I have 90 million people waiting for me to go back, but I'm on Truth and I'm staying on Truth. Listen, I am asking for everyone at the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful. No violation. We want no violation. We want no violence. Remember, we are the party of law and order. Respect the law and our great men and women in blue. Thank you. That was at 2:30. That was very early.
Mr. President, I looked at the same timeline that you did.
No, I know, but you didn't report that. You know why? Because it was
We did report it. I was reporting that
day. It was taken down and it wasn't.
But when it was clear.
He didn't expect it. She didn't think he was gonna pull out his fucking tweets. Like, would you honestly think that was gonna happen? Right? Would you honestly think that a politician would literally show up with receipts to a fucking interview, a debate, a town hall? But the thing is,
Trump has done it before.
They've gone after Trump on the exact same issue multiple times, and they brazenly lied each and every fucking time in fucking unison. He knows what they're going to ask him. He knows what they're going to lie about, so he comes prepared. It doesn't take much, does it? It doesn't take much.
You know that meme clip where he's like, "You can't do that. You can't do that." He's holding notes right there where he's proving the interviewer wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Like he knows the song and dance down by heart, and he knows how to counter it. Now he's just got the showmanship.
Did I play the whole thing about him talking about his poll numbers were going up over the E. Jean Carroll thing?
I think so. I don't know. Play it again if not.
Oh, yeah.
Used the writer E. Jean Carroll and defamed her. You've denied this, but what do you say to voters who say it disqualifies you from being president?
Well, there aren't too many of them because my poll numbers just came out. They went up.
Well, there aren't too many of them.
Okay, that part was cut out of Aaron Rupar's little bitch fit thread. Dude, that part was great. Fauci did human HIV experiments on orphans. Yes, he did that too. Fauci's fucking evil. And
he's Frankenstein at this point.
These people put his face onto fucking candles and sold them like he was fucking Jesus. Fauci is an evil, dark, depressing, god-awful human being.
Yeah, Dr. Falchenstein.
Oh my god, worse. Yeah. Fucking worse. Okay. Hold on. What is this? Okay, this is more of the big lie stuff that they keep talking about.
A lot of questions about the economy and foreign policy tonight, but what you just said there, Republican officials debunked those claims about fraudulent ballots. We want to give you a chance tonight. Republican officials in Georgia.
You got to be more specific.
President. So we wanted to give you a chance.
People were afraid to take on the issue, but we have a big problem in this country. We wanted to give you a chance to acknowledge
the results.
We have elections that were horrible. If you look at what happened in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, if you look at what happened in Detroit, Michigan, if you look at what happened in Atlanta, millions of votes. And all you have to do is take a look at government cameras. You'll see them. People going to 28 different voting booths to vote, to put in 7 ballots apiece.
But Mr. President,
and they're all
I
on
have
camera.
to stop you there because there is no evidence of that. Your own election officials testified to that and have said that Republicans in these states did this. In Georgia, there were multiple recounts, including a hand recount. We have a lot of questions about the economy. And
so, to be clear, you have to be super careful when it comes to the election stuff. I don't think that there was quote unquote cheating. I think there was a lot of gamesmanship. There was a lot of rule changing, which again, I think it was, was it New York Magazine or New York Times? There was an outlet that ran an article and it was like the shadow cabal to help.
It was the New York Times.
New York Times did it. But it was openly talking about how they had Democrat activists and lawmakers changing the laws around the election to ensure that Donald Trump would lose. So I see shit like that, and I go like, look, we don't have like articles talking about how Republicans were working with activists to change the fucking laws to ensure that their candidates always won. No, we don't see that, and even if that was what was happening, you would never see a right-wing outlet openly fucking brag about it the way the left did. So when people on the right say that the left cheated in the election, I go like, you got to be clear about what you're saying. I think it's gamesmanship. I think it's the type of dirty fucking underhanded tactics that you have to acknowledge. And again, they went to the youth vote, the most uninformed people, and they pushed and they pushed and they pushed, and like what they did with Vic, right? They openly lied. They said if you get rid of Trump, things go back to normal. You just need to get rid of him. Get rid of him. And so
you're
people
a victim,
bought it.
Vic.
Vic is a victim. Vic is absolutely a victim of it because there were a lot of people that thought if they just don't vote for Trump, if they just vote for Biden, it's all finally going to stop. And it didn't. They lied. But that's the lesson. The left is always going to lie to secure more power for themselves.
Remember, you can't spell victim without Vic.
Well,
I know you just made that one up on the fly just that second.
Well, I was gonna say every time Crow dropped you, we were just gonna call the segment "Kick Vic."
That's fucked up.
That's funny. That was funny. That was good.
When you've talked about the 2020 election results in the past, you once suggested terminating the Constitution. Do you stand by those comments?
No. You were able to do certain things. I'm not talking about terminating the Constitution. I'm talking about cherishing the Constitution. The Constitution says that we're supposed to have legal and well-maintained and well-looked-at elections, and we didn't have that. I cherish our Constitution, but we have to live up to the Constitution. We weren't living up to the Constitution.
I was just saying there's no evidence of that election fraud. You did once tweet.
You're supposed to.
You know, so here's the problem. If you ask a question like that, you know the answer you're going to get. So then don't ask the question like that. I mean, you know what he's going to say. Why would you turn around and try to ask that question like you don't know the words that are going to immediately come out of his mouth? I don't know if it's just like a level of stupidity I'm just completely unaware of, but man, is it becoming impressive.
I think it's just an agreed upon act. Like they need a new headline. Like, I don't know, Donald Trump continues the big lie, the big lie, the big lie. You know.
They like doing like, oh, he's pushing the big lie. Like what the big lie? Explain which big lie that would be, because we've had a lot of very big lies being told, especially in regards to Donald Trump. I remember a really huge, massive mega lie that went on for like 2 to 3 years. That even after all the after every single one of these fucking investigations, turned out we know that it was a fucking lie, and yet the lie continues. The lie continues to exist.
I mean, I'm still waiting for the big lie to be proven true about the N-word tape involving Donald Trump.
And I'm just saying it's interesting what they consider the big lie. It really is, because I can name a much bigger lie that they keep telling.
To say that, but I'm glad you say that. But look,
That's
that was
the
a
truth, Mr.
horrible
President.
election. That was a horrible election, and unless somebody's very stupid, and I know you very well, you're not stupid at all, but you perhaps are given an agenda, or you have an agenda. Look, we have to have honest elections in our country. We have open borders. We have.
When you've talked
You knew what he was gonna say.
You know, I love how Donald Trump does that. It's like the most front-handed, backhanded compliment you give someone. It's like, I know you're not stupid because I know you're not stupid.
Okay. We got to do this. We'll play the next two because one of them mentions Ashley Babbitt.
Flagpoles,
Hmm.
tasing them, beating them up. When it was clear they weren't being peaceful, why did you wait 3 hours to tell them to leave the Capitol? They listen to you like no one else. You know that.
They do. I agree with that. But
So why didn't you tell them to go home sooner?
Nancy Pelosi and the mayor are in charge. I assume they were able to do their job. They weren't.
But
And it
Pelosi's
kicked
not in charge of Capitol
And if you
Security.
remember, I made a video.
Well, here's the thing. That was
right
fucking
outside-
true.
You know, that's the problem. The mayor of DC and Pelosi were both involved in that stunt. And I believe it was the mayor of DC who denied having National Guard sent in. So they can sit there and they go like, it wasn't Pelosi. It wasn't Pelosi. It was definitely the mayor of DC who denied having the fucking National Guard. Yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing is too about that, the Maryland governor, our governor at the time, was actually willing to send in our National Guard for that too.
Yeah,
but it was
that
denied.
Yeah, and Nancy Pelosi was given like FBI heads up like weeks in advance, and she's practically in charge of setting up security for the DC area when it comes to this kind of stuff.
So like they try to do this like backhanded shit where they deny fucking the reality of the situation. And again, that's why I say like I can't take it seriously because I could see what was happening. It was pretty obvious to me and many people that they were trying to make things get out of hand and get worse so they could justify behaving in an unhinged manner. So it's like I look at that and I go like, okay, if that's what you're willing to do, if you're willing to do that, why would I trust you when you make any other fucking claim or any fucking statement? Because to me, it's obvious. To me, it becomes very obvious what you fucking wanted.
You know what else is kind of fucked up about all this? And it ties in with the Neely situation about how they're treating the Marine in this situation. Remember after the election where the National Guard was brought in to put up iron barricades in front of the White House and they were told to camp in the fucking parking garage with absolutely no facilities, their own rations, and Trump supporters came and gave them food and stuff. I mean, not only that, there was also the stand down order where they had to stand down for a whole fucking week for military operations because they thought that there were Trump supporters in the armed forces that would start a fucking uprising.
Oh, there you go.
The amount of fucking disrespect.
They created chaos. They created chaos. They knew they were creating chaos, and they justified it. That's all. They justified the chaos. We know it happened. We know why they did it, and we're all supposed to like pretend that that wasn't what was going on. Like again, do I think people got violent? Oh, absolutely, absolutely, honey. There were what 100,000 people plus at the Capitol that day. Yeah, I'm sure that some definitely got violent. That doesn't justify rounding every single person there up and trying to lock them in solitary confinement. That doesn't justify the fucking January 6th committee openly telling everybody lies. It doesn't justify them hiding evidence from these people's attorneys to ensure that they went to prison. The left did all of that, supported all of that, and had zero words when it was found out. So I don't give a shit.
I mean, you could see it on the micro and the macro scale. Like Title IX is on the micro side of things where they don't even give people due process in colleges when they're accused of rape. Now they're doing it on the macro scale.
Not
when it
even
came to
with
January
rape.
6th.
Not even with
where they
rape
won't
too,
even
right?
give like complete information that's supposed to be shared between the prosecutor and the defendant's attorneys. That's American law.
Well, and again, they go to an area, right? They go and do these trials in DC, and DC is heavy D, heavy blue, heavy Democrat, heavy blue. So it's like I look at it and I go, I know why you're doing it that way. It wouldn't shock me if you took Biden or you took a Democrat politician to a deep red district and prosecuted them there and were able to get a verdict that was in your favor. Of course not, right? Because I'm not dishonest. I'm not going to lie about reality because it's getting me ahead. These people will. And we've caught them doing it. How many times do we have to catch people on the left abusing power before we sit there and we go, okay, enough's enough? Apparently, it needs to keep on happening. Because one time wasn't enough, 2 times wasn't enough, 5 times wasn't enough. Apparently, the solution now is we just need to do it back to them.
Apparently, 44 times was enough when it came to Jordan Neely. So I don't think 50 times will be enough for them.
Well, look, yeah, well, the Marines stepped in on Jordan Neely, unfortunately. So we don't actually know how many times Jordan Neely could have been arrested before they finally decided. Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. When I've been looking at videos for that in the YouTube comment section, I'm so glad a lot more people have commented in those comment sections saying, "Yeah, this is bullshit."
Well, because the thing is, they keep doing it. They keep doing it. Like at a certain point, like yes, you can shame people, you can guilt people, you can lie to people, but at a certain point, people are going to sit there and go like, "Well, hold on. This is what you did the last umpteenth times, and you're doing it again. Why should I believe you?" And when you turn around and you call them a fucking bigot, they're like, oh shit, I know what you're doing. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all this is.
Again, like when it comes to the criminal question, like they let criminals out during COVID because they couldn't handle them in the prisons.
And look what
Even though they were like 6 feet apart and had a fucking wall of concrete between each cell.
I'm just saying, man, like at a certain point though, we know that you're lying. We know that you lie repeatedly. It's, you know, it gets to that level where, you know, what are you expecting? Like, honestly, what are they expecting? Do you think people are just going to keep eating your shit? Like, just keep eating your shit again and again and again? Like, because I'm not. Vic, you voted for Biden. You're not going to make that mistake again. So what do they think is going to happen?
Oh, I mean, they're going to vote for the opposite at this point.
I mean, I can already tell you just by how I know my parents, they're going to vote for Democrats for the rest of their life because they believe what they see on TV.
Well, I don't anymore. Hell, I can't even take the news seriously anymore.
I mean, I tried explaining the whole Neely incident and how the Marine was actually trying to do the right thing with 2 other people, and they just flat out denied it.
Yeah, and not to mention, he wasn't the only one involved in that. That's what I find.
Yeah, there was a black man and a Mexican too.
The term is ethnically ambiguous. We don't actually know.
But now all the focus is on the white ex-Marine.
Well, there are plenty of black ex-Marines too that would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah. But nah, he's white. That means racism.
And that's basically where we are with the situation.
No, and the worst part is in New York too. Oh, you're especially screwed. No matter what, you are screwed.
Vic,
they'll try to get you for
coming
anything
after
in New
you in
York.
the comments. He's like, you aren't going to make that mistake again, right, Vic? Right?
That was a fun.
Well, I don't know who you voted for, Ty. So
your mic is popping, Sin.
You know, well, Sen's playing video games, right?
How'd you know?
You're playing.
Oh, how'd you know?
Because anytime you play video
all the
games, your
time.
mic gets all like fucked up. Oh my god!
crazy.
Just stop talking. It's
If
really
it's 12
bad.
o'clock at night, you're playing video games, Sin.
True.
Yeah. I love you, buddy, but like you got to turn the video games off when you talk.
At least play it separately on your computer. Hell, I'd be playing FIFA half the time, so no one can hear unless it's coming from my mic.
That both of you suck. Both of you suck.
Hey, you're sitting here not playing any video games.
Wait, Crow, you're not one to talk. Half the times during your stream, you have been playing Pokemon off your screen.
Wait. Neely was look, the attacking elderly people is a problem for me, 100%.
Yeah.
Neely grabbed a 7-year-old girl and tried to get her away from her mother and kept walking before being stopped by police. So, I'm sorry, Neely tried to kidnap a fucking child. And you know what they gave him for attempted kidnapping? 4 months.
I mean, come on, Crow. He was a Michael Jackson impersonator at that time, too.
Yeah. And you know what the funny thing is now? What it goes to show in NYC? If you're a minority, you get a lighter sentence.
But that's basically what it is. That's where they are. Yeah. I was listening to the Vivek guy when he was, because Vivek is running for president. I know he's not going to be the biggest name or anything, but he's a very intelligent guy, and he was talking about like how to define what woke is. And he goes, it's being awakened to these invisible structures meant to keep certain groups down and certain groups up. And to be woke is to flip those on their heads and take the people at the bottom and put them at the top, and take the people at the top and put them at the bottom. The problem is you're going off of those groups based off of race. So that's how they are deciding who is right and who is wrong. It is purely based on fucking skin color. So of course When they take a look at a deranged criminal, the first thing in their mind is he black? Well, he's probably a victim. If he's a victim, we can't punish him. We can't punish victims. That's it. It is inherently racist, beyond belief racist. It is backwards fucking thinking. But that's what these people believe. So they will do absolutely anything to stand behind a man who beats the elderly and kidnaps children if he has the right skin color for it.
You know, just to put it out there, I might as well become the odd man out, and I'll say I'll vote for Vivek.
Oh no, like honestly,
because it might be some
neat
neat to have an Indian as president.
I'm not, no joke. I'll vote for him in the primary.
Yeah, because I mean, with Trump, there's the possibility of health concerns.
Oh yeah, Vivek is a young guy, but what I do like is he does not try to dance around answering a question. Like Trump kind of did that tonight a little bit. Trump did that tonight a little bit because they asked him, like, who do you want to win the war? Do you want Russia or Ukraine to win the war? And he wouldn't say Ukraine. He just refused to say Ukraine, but he finally went ahead and said, like, what he did say is, I just want people to stop dying, which I think is actually the correct answer.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, yeah. Because it's just basically pointless war at this point.
Oh, 100%. But
all
again,
wars are pointless at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, just about every single war.
Yeah,
is
and
pointless.
Except for World War II, that one was actually justified.
I said just about every single one is pointless. Not
I know,
every
but
single one.
I'm just saying, like, the big one that we get taught in schools, that one was actually had merit. Everything else, satellite wars, hell, even the wars that happened before, like, that shit was fucking pointless at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Redsky's like, wait, you're saying Vivek is running for president? Yes, Redsky, he is.
Yeah, I think he answers questions. He doesn't dance around things, and he's very direct. Plus, he got Don Lemon fired, so like you got to give him credit for that. He got Don Lemon taken off.
He's already getting results.
He's already getting results.
Promises kept.
No, but it's true. It's true. Promises made, promises kept. He's already cleaned up. He's already
not even Donald Trump could get rid of Don Lemon. That's one up in his book.
I think being a minority helped him get rid of him.
Maybe. I'm just. It was definitely a bonus in my book. Okay, so. Like the only other things are really on Ukraine now. There's some other stuff. There's some other funny clips. I think I want to end it with let's see. Here we go. Let me copy the link.
Oh, that's his last name? Ramaswamy?
Ramaswamy, yeah.
If you are the Republican nominee and you are in that 2024 race, will you commit tonight to accepting the results of the 2024 election?
Yeah, if I think it's an honest election, absolutely, I would.
Will you commit to accepting the results of the election regardless of the outcome?
You want me to answer it again? If I think it's an honest election, I would be honored to. And right now, we are so far ahead of both Democrat and Republican. And you know what? If I don't win, this country is going to be in big trouble. It's so sad to see what's happening.
But no commitment there on the accepting the results regardless of the outcome.
If it's an honest election, correct. I will.
Okay, so not.
What's wrong with saying it's an honest election? Okay.
You know what? I don't give a shit. Like, that's his answer. If he thinks the election's unfair, he has every right not to accept the results. He's not the president anymore.
Yeah.
It's the other guy. Like, what? Honestly, just tell me. What does it change? What does it change? Rogue thought, love the stream, gentlemen. If I misgendered, good.
Damn.
Well, Vic is a Biden guy, so don't know.
I ain't a Biden guy. All right,
you're right. You're a Biden
to
girl.
get his dick chopped.
You're a Biden girl.
No.
Okay.
No. Shut the fuck up.
World War I was a glorified inbred European family feud. that should have been left alone to destroy each other changed my mind. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that, Ty, because they were all a bunch of cousin fuckers and fighters. Just tell me like it is. I mean, there was an article asking about how inbred is King Andrew.
Okay. Let's see. Done with CNN is trending or was trending. Is there anything funny in here?
Probably just idiots being mad about Trump being on CNN and saying CNN's basically done with after having Trump on.
Okay. Hold on. He's going to call her a nasty woman.
Why you held on to those documents when you knew the federal government was seeking them and then had given you a subpoena to return them?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah, what's
You
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to. You're a nasty person, I'll tell you. I was negotiating, and we were talking to Nara. That's why.
Actually, the thing is, he did.
It's
start
very
to
simple.
answer
He
it.
declassified him when he was president.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, did they forget people can do that?
Okay, breaking.
Read that super chat, Crow.
Wait, which
Read the super
there's,
chat.
The road
this
thought
one?
one. He already wrote.
I read that
one.
Oh, you already read it?
Yeah.
You need to stop stepping
I-
away.
I
Dude,
misgendered. Good. That's funny.
Yeah, and then we called Vic a Biden girl. So
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
He's a Biden girl.
I was
in a
stop.
Biden world.
I was just telling Sen what happened. Okay,
Yeah.
I was just telling Sen what happened. I wasn't saying it
I
again.
can't believe Vic did that. That was like one of the biggest revelations of tonight. I think that I didn't think Vic would ever vote for Biden. That was crazy. I didn't.
Dude,
believe
I
it.
hate both political parties, and no matter what I saw, I was like, "What's worse for me?"
Well, you chose what was worse for you. That's definitely true. Boycott CNN is trending. Done with CNN is trending. You're normalizing a sexual predator and an insurrectionist. A sexual this is what I mean. They
I'm sorry, I
changed
didn't know
laws
Donald
so they
Trump
can
was
do this
following in the
bullshit.
footsteps of Che Guevara.
Yeah. And still,
okay.
people say he'd be a dictator.
Done with CNN. I really overestimated CNN. How? How did you overestimate CNN? I thought CNN is so desperate for viewers, they would put their best foot forward to pick up some new viewers. I guess nasty is too deeply embedded. You know what? The thing is, here's the problem. CNN has been pitching to the left for the longest time, but they're not going as far down that hill as a network like MSNBC is doing, right? Because they still want to consider themselves actual journalists. MSNBC does not give a shit. They're very open that they fully support the left and that they fully support Democrats. CNN team likes to pretend that they don't, okay? And the problem is they're owned by a larger company that wants to actually make money. So going to the left and constantly pitching to the left has only caused their audience to shrink down and get tinier and tinier and smaller and smaller. So they actually have to bring people on the right back onto the network. They have to do shit like this because there is no more market on the left for them to go after. There isn't. I'm sorry. It's just true. I know it sucks. Well, because the thing is, people that are super hardcore on the left are going to be more into that progressive camp, and they don't care about the establishment or the DNC. They're progressives. They're fucking outright communists half the time. Like, CNN is not going in that direction. They don't want to be fucking socialist communists. I mean, they want to. They're not a good network or anything. I'm just saying they're not as crazy as fucking AOC and MSNBC are.
Well, I'd counter that because they're owned by Ted Turner, and he was in support of the one-child policy of China.
Well, I think that they were owned by they're owned by like Warner Bros. Now.
Yeah,
still Ted Turner operation.
Ted Turner was the one who did, if I remember correctly, either founded
look
or
what-
co-founded CNN.
He founded it and then sold part of it. Look what Redsky put in chat.
episode.
One reason I will, yeah, the one thing I will remember about Ted Turner, he also founded Cartoon Network.
Biden girls in Biden world are under constant surveillance of Sleepy Joe's nostrils. Yeah. But it's true. Zaslav, yeah, Zaslav. Like the thing is, they know that for them to continue on and not shut down, they have to go back to being still left leaning, but more middle of the road in their content. So more like center left than all the fucking way out with the fucking communist. And again, we saw that when they got
more than
rid.
enough for the left to boycott him.
Well, but that's why they got rid of. That's why they got rid of
Don Lemon.
Don Lemon too. Like they got rid of they were planning on getting rid of Don Lemon. That's they reduced him down to the morning show and everything. They put him on something far less serious. And when he got deranged with Vivek, like they were just done, right? They realized that there's no way that they can save him. They didn't fire him outright like they did the other fucking idiot. What's the name of that one eunuch?
Chris Cuomo?
No, not Cuomo, the bald one.
Oh, Brian Stelter.
Yeah, Brian Stelter. So they got rid of Brian Stelter. They did not get rid of Don Lemon because Don Lemon was black and gay, and that would have been a very bad look for them. So instead, they took him off nighttime. They put him onto a morning show, and he continued to get into little pissy matches with his co-host until finally that blow up with Vivek, which just told the network that there is no way that they can keep Don around because Don is never, ever, 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 ever going to drop being a hardcore leftist. He is always going to be that way, and he's going to get outright nasty with people over it. So it's like we can't have him on the network. That's CNN's been doing that. Like they'll still pitch to the left. They will. They'll still be more left leaning. They will. But you can clearly see that they are trying to go back to being more middle ground when it comes to the left wing outlets, because that was their bread and butter. That made them successful for so many years. Like being anti-Donald Trump has only burned around them. So we'll see. Ken Gong challenge to his claim that $20 is rigged. That's the last straw for me. I am now totally done with CNN. You know, that's funny to me because this guy said, I'm done with CNN. Why? Like she challenged his claim. Like, it's not like she sat there nodding along in agreement like they do with every other person on the left. Fuck off. Anyways, guys, I had fun with the town hall. What did you guys think?
It was good.
Yeah, it was
I mean, half the shit that was going on was hilarious.
Yeah, no, 100%. I had fun with it. I did. I think it could have been even more explosive. But at the end of the day, I think Trump nailed it in terms of pitching to why he deserves to be reelected and everything. But I'm still like, when it comes to the primary, I'm gonna vote for Vivek because I think Vivek deserves it. And my hope would be, because I'm pretty sure he won't, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be able to build his name recognition up to actually be the nominee. My hope is that he becomes like a vice presidential pick, because I think that dude does deserve to be president. In terms of the way he talks, the way that he communicates, the fact that he's willing to answer questions, the fact that he's not like fucking gaslighting people every single time he talks. I think all of that tells me that, that's somebody I think we'd be much better off with as president. If not now, then at least in the near future.
Yeah, he'll do a better job than Mike Pence.
Yeah, well, 100%.
Oh yeah, Vic, you might want to answer Ty's earlier question. Need him in chat.
I ask again, Vic. You won't do that again, right?
If you keep asking, I'll vote to take your gay rights away, Ty.
Oh God, Vic, I'm sorry.
Look,
man.
look what he's saying here.
No.
It's like, no, look what Ty's
Like y'all
ultimatum
wouldn't
is.
say anything similar to that.
Wait, no. What did I say? What did I say? If the left keeps banning the right, I'm done. I'm done. Same treatment. Same treatment. Fucking call it cancel culture, censorship. I'm done. You get the exact same fucking treatment. Play by your own fucking rules.
Vic, just say you will vote right this time. Because Ty's saying, I'm logging onto fan fiction and writing a Biden X Vic fic. I will call it Midsummer's Night Sniffin'.
Ty, I will kill you.
In fucking Minecraft. God,
It's past the 2-hour mark, Crow.
I don't care. I don't want to get banned forever. We went hard on this stream. We did. We fucking did, boys. We fucking did in Minecraft. In Minecraft.
Better yet, I'll get the black guy with the lightning.
In Minecraft. Sorry. All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I had a lot of fun. I'm finally able to kind of like talk again.
That's good.
And yeah, no more pain medicine. I officially ran out. So
Damn.
Yeah.
How much pain medicine did you use?
Well, they only gave me enough for like 5 days.
Yeah, you were in a lot of
that seems
pain,
about
weren't
right.
you?
Oh yeah, it still tingles and
getting
everything,
wisdom
but I'm
teeth
taking
They
that
give you
for-
Novocaine.
Oh,
No,
God, Novocaine.
hydrocodone.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't give
Novocaine.
at first they'll give
they,
you
they didn't give you like the shot in the guns or anything?
No, they gave me that, but like for the next 5 days, they gave me hydrocodone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because they give you Novocaine during the process, and I'm like, damn it, they didn't give you that was going to be fucking painful.
Yeah.
Oh no, they gave me anesthetic. I went to sleep. I was just gonna wait for that
Jesus,
shit.
Crow.
No.
Oh my God.
They
Oh,
give
dude,
you
you think I'm gonna? Did you think that I was gonna stay awake for that? No,
I
didn't
stayed
give me-
awake.
They didn't give
I
me-
stayed awake.
They didn't give me laughing gas.
I
They
did.
gave me a shot. They gave me anesthetic.
I stayed
So
awake. For
they
all
gave me
my
a shot and
procedures.
something to stress relief and ease on the pain.
Well, I'm sure that they did, but they gave me the shot of anesthetic first, and I just remember nothing. Like they were talking to me about something, and then all of a sudden I was being woken up in the bed. I don't even remember getting to the car. Like I was out of it. I was like really out of it.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. We're done talking about Crow's dental problems.
Wait, hold on. I got one more question.
Okay.
Did Mrs. Crow blend up your food for you?
No. We did like Smoothie King for 2 days. And then,
okay.
and then
That's
I was
okay.
able to eat like softer foods. I like chorizo and eggs, shit like that.
Yeah.
Sounds
For me, I had
good.
to get like a soft cooked hamburger after like a couple days.
Yeah, like stuff that wasn't super chewy. That way, it wouldn't get stuck in like.
Dude,
the
it
incisions.
sucked. No, your diet would suck after that. It was like, damn. The only good thing about it was eating more ice cream for it.
Oh yeah, no, I had ice cream, I had yogurt, I had stuff like that. But like primarily the first 2 days, my only meals were Smoothie King. Which, look, I'll be
that's
honest, I like Smoothie King. It's actually really good. All right, guys,
I haven't had it forever.
that is officially it. We're done with the stream. I want to say again, thank you to my guest, Mr. Sen, 224 Vic, Chi Evan, and honestly, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to CNN for giving us that entertainment. That was great. When you woke
the
up
Crows
from Wisdom
News
Recall.
Network.
Yeah, no, I was definitely coughing up blood for a few days. So because I'd wake up in the morning and like I'd have to like cough up mucus and stuff like that, and when I'd cough up, it'd be like just this red dark glob coming out of me, and I would just be spitting out blood with it. So
Yeah, because
I'm lucky that
when
never
you
happened
get-
to me.
Well, it depends on what kind of operation you get with the wisdom teeth. Either they surgically remove it or they pull it and they put in a plug. If it's surgical,
No,
it's bound to leak.
it was surgical because my
Yeah,
wisdom
mine's were
teeth
surgical
were
too.
mine were impacted, so and they'd been in like that for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's were having my gum cut on one of the sides, so I had to get that removed.
Well, Rogue Thought, thank you. And if you love the stream, subscribe to the channel because I'm constantly going off like this. So you'll have a good time, believe me. I'll try to do another stream on Friday. As long as there's something to talk about, I'll definitely do one Friday. Anyways, guys, thank you. Thank you again. Much love to everybody. You're always welcome here on the Crows channel, unlike the illegal aliens.
Thank God I'm not illegal.
Well, you did land here in 2018,
Yeah.
so
shut the fuck up, Gigi. Stop spreading fake news.
Well, look, I'm just gonna say none of us here have actually seen a green card, so.
Dude, motherfucker, I have my birth certificate saying.
All right, well, let's see. Let's end it with a Biden blast, everybody.
You've done well so far, but up until now, I've only been using a mere 5% of my power. Now let's see how well you fare against my Biden blast.